On Capitol Hill Tuesday, a congressional subcommittee held a hearing on the implications of the FACE Act. The measure makes it a federal crime to physically obstruct or intimidate workers or clients at abortion clinic entrances. One committee witness was Mark Houck, who has prayed with and ministered to women outside of abortion facilities for over 20 years. Then, on October 13th, 2021, this happened.
At that time, an escort in the building decided to run over, impede my progress, and get in the way of me ministering and talking to the women that had left Planned Parenthood, 12th and Locust Streets in Philadelphia. Now,
after some debate, the escort making an unsavory comment to Houck's 12-year-old son, Houck went into dad mode and pushed the escort, who fell to the ground. While local officials did not pursue charges, in September of 2022, the feds took a different stand. Houck's lawyer offered to turn his client in peacefully. Then this happened.
On September 23rd, my home was raided by 10 unmarked and marked units, state troopers, federal law enforcement personnel. I had 5 federal agents on my doorstep at 6:30 in the morning with long guns pointed at me and my 7 children. They banged on the door and they said, "Open up." They did not even declare who they were that day. They didn't even ask me, could you please open the door with the FBI? They just said, "Open up."
After a 4-month trial, Mark Houck was acquitted of all charges. Greg?
Joining us now is the founder and president of Intercessors for America Victory News contributor Dave Kubal. Dave, welcome back. The administration is using the FBI and the DOJ to treat pro-life Americans as criminals. Are you surprised the House had to call an investigative session?
Well, I'm not surprised at all. It's been proven with plain facts in the recent months that the FBI has been weaponized against the American public. Thank God for Jim Jordan, his leadership of the House Judiciary Committee, and their committee that is looking into the weaponization of government agencies. Listen, every American needs to stand up. The truth is becoming clear. The truth is coming out, and we have got to say that our legislators have got to make a difference in this area.
Now, former ambassador to Russia, John Sullivan, says America cannot trust the Kremlin under any circumstances. Do you think our relations have deteriorated?
I don't think so. I think they've been bad for decades. Listen, President Putin is not trustworthy. He's always got an agenda going on behind the scenes, and it's about Russia economy, Russia taking more land. So I don't think it's worse at all. It's bad. It's consistently bad. And we really need to be praying about this.
Yeah, his top priority is his nation. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Kentucky's Attorney General Daniel Cameron won the Republican nomination to run for governor. Do you think a pro-life conservative has a shot to beat incumbent Andy Beshear?
I sure hope so. I've met this man. He is a wonderful man of faith, and he is a supporter of conservative values. Listen, he's been the AG for a number of years now. The incumbent is the former AG who put heavy restrictions on during COVID. And there's a lot of people in Kentucky with a bad taste in their mouths about him. So let's all hope that Cameron and his values prevail.
Okay, let's talk about Riley Gaines. She swam at the University of Kentucky. She appeared on Capitol Hill to testify, took a moment with Congresswoman Nancy Mace of South Carolina. Listen to this.
What they're trying to do to women's sports is criminal. It's awful. It's harmful to what women fought so hard to get, the equal opportunities, the fairness, the safety, the privacy, and the respect that women deserve.
Dave, I can't believe there are no Democrats, are there no liberals who want to preserve women's rights and Title IX?
Not a single Democrat in the House supports women's rights, it seems, this day. I tell you what, only those women who've ever competed against a man, those are the only women that seem to be fighting for their rights. They see the obvious physical differences between a man and a woman, and this is a huge step back. I support this young woman. She's got a great voice. She needs to keep shouting out loud.
She does. Fox News' Bill Melugin posted 16 people from the terrorist watch list were arrested in April. Now the border is open even wider. Is Biden inviting a terrorist event in our own borders by not protecting our citizens by allowing these people on that watch list?
Well, absolutely. And the numbers I'm hearing are there's anywhere between 10,000 and 18,000 immigrants coming across the borders. Listen, we've got naturalization laws and we've got to focus in on enforcing them. The left is talking all about immigration and giving aliens legal status. And we've got to shift the conversation to protecting the borders and protecting the naturalization process.
Okay, you heard the story about the New York City parents not wanting illegal immigrant adults being housed in the children's public school gyms. You think that protest that they're having, is that reasonable?
Oh, it absolutely is reasonable. Listen, the left has overplayed their hand, and I tell you, the enemy of our souls that wants to see America come down and be destroyed, he's overplayed his hand as these illegal aliens go to cities all across America. Even those on the left, even those in progressive democratic cities are raising their hand and say, enough. Do not send any more up here. So I think we're about ready to see a tremendous shift.
Here's what's interesting. In that piece, and some of the ones that were protesting, they're immigrants themselves, but they're legal immigrants. They just don't want it done this way.
Absolutely. It's unsustainable. The benefits, the cost. It's a tremendous burden on cities all across America.
It is. Dave Kubal, thank you so much. Back to you.